Bali is known as the island of gods. It's a very spiritual, religious, and energetic island. Ceremonies happen constantly, from small morning offerings to full moon purifications, temple anniversaries, rituals, traditions, and a sense of sacredness that can feel like magic are woven into the rhythm of life here. The sound of gamelan drifting through the air, the blessing of holy water, families preparing offerings made of flowers, rice, and incense. With over 10,000 temples across the island, Bali is a sacred land rooted in tradition. Hi, good, how are you? What are you making? What is this?
Ceremony.
Waking up in Bali, I honestly felt a huge sigh of relief. Even though I've never been to Indonesia, I felt a part of home. It'd been a while since I had been on that side of the world, and I felt immediately connected to a part of myself that I hadn't felt in a long time. My first day I was pretty jet lagged, but I wanted to get started. I've never made a docuseries before, and I didn't exactly have a game plan other than to take a journalistic approach, which was pretty much just deciding to get out there and basically seeing who I would meet. Well, I started my journey in Uluwatu, in the south of Bali. Day one, I decided to take my camera and just head towards the beach to see who I might meet on my way. And I met a really lovely woman named Nancy.
This I make for ceremony tomorrow because
Ceremony.
new moon soon.
The monsoon.
Yeah, new moon.
New moon.
No, full moon.
Full moon.
Yeah, coming.
Oh, amazing. What do you do with this?
This I put in the basket and flower.
I wasn't familiar with what she was doing exactly, but she explained to me that she was preparing some offerings for a full moon ceremony that was to occur in a few days. And she was telling me about this full moon ceremony. I didn't know it at the time, but in retrospect, this encounter was kind of a precursor to what I would later learn and will show you that ceremonies are central to the Balinese sense of home, and they're deeply rooted in the lives of its people. I did have a few angles in mind that I wanted to explore, of course. One area that I was particularly interested in was how the Balinese sense of home might be affected by the influx of expats and the high degree of tourism. Ethical tourism is incredibly important to me. Travel, it has the power to expand our worldview, to help us understand cultures beyond our own, and to connect us in meaningful ways. But tourism isn't always innocent. It can exploit local communities, reshape cultural landscapes, and put pressure on the very places that draw us in. As you can see, there's a lot of construction going on. All of that is construction. And they're building over all of these rice fields. This is why when we travel, honoring the culture, land, and people of a place is really the most basic form of respect. So with the sheer volume of visitors Bali receives each year, I was curious about how this might influence the Balinese sense of home. But before anything else, I really wanted to understand what truly matters to the Balinese.
I trust the God. I look after me.
Oh, I love that. The next day, I had planned to go to Tagalalang in the north of Bali. It was a long, rainy trip, but as soon as I got there, I set out on my mission to talk to more people to learn about home and to find some food. Okay, we've made it to the rice fields, and I'm off trying to figure out how to get some food. Look at this. It was a really long journey today because there was a lot of rain. And so the trip took like four hours or something like that. So I did get to see some local rice fields and interact with some people from the region. Checking out this local rice field. Let me show you. Hi, how are you? Thank you so much. See you a bit later. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't speak any Indonesian.
Bali, I Bali.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Go down this downstairs. Pull. Yeah, pull.
The first part of the trip, I guess I hadn't really made much progress, but I was learning a lot through observing and the small interactions that I did have. I left Tegalalang, headed to Ubud with no new leads. Well, until I literally turned a corner. I stumbled upon a family compound just as the ceremony was beginning. I wasn't sure what was happening though, so I asked a man who happened to be named Agus, and he was so kind to invite me inside to see. And he even let me film it so that I could share it with you all.
Wow, can watching this.
I can?
So,
Thank you. This is a prime example of the kindness I experienced throughout my journey in Bali. Part of this warmth comes from the island's deeply collectivist culture.
Welcome to my house.
Thank you. Hello. Good afternoon. Hi. Hello.
She is my wife.
Hi. Nice to meet you. I'm Lily. Hi. Hi. In anthropology, we'll say a society is a collectivist culture when they emphasize community over individualism. People see themselves as part of an interconnected whole where cooperation, mutual support, and maintaining social harmony are core values. In Bali, this shows up in everything from daily rituals to the way families, neighbors, and entire villages come together for ceremonies, responsibilities, and shared life. It's a cultural framework built on shared responsibility and communal support. As soon as I stepped into the compound, they wrapped a sarong around my waist, which is required before entering their temple.
every month we have to make celebrate.
Okay.
We have the small temple in my house.
Oh.
Every house has one temple.
Wow.
We all the celebrate.
Okay.
So we just finished it. The purification.
Okay.
Now we are back to the small temple.
They were performing a purification ceremony that was held during Purnama, the full moon, which is considered a powerful and spiritual cleansing time in Balinese Hinduism. The full moon is believed to bring a strong positive energy, making it ideal for rituals of purification. At the same time, the ceremony was also a Rainan di Sanggah ceremony, which is a family temple ritual that takes place only twice per Balinese calendar year. And these ceremonies honor the ancestral spirits and maintain harmony between the family, the household temple, and the divine. Yes.
Are you in your period menstruation?
I'm not. I was already asked.
Yeah.
I can go in?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yung naman.
These shoes are okay?
No problem.
I can go. Okay.
Yeah, please.
What made this particular event especially meaningful is that Rainan di Sanggah does not always coincide with the full moon. So having it fall exactly on the Purnama created a rare alignment thought to amplify the spiritual significance of the ceremony. It allowed me to reflect back on when I had met Nancy on the first day of the trip and how she had mentioned this ceremony and how I wanted so badly to go to it. I felt like Bali had just given me the biggest gift. If I can say a little aside about the magic of Bali, many people say that Bali gives you what you need when you need it. Even if it may appear on the surface to be bad, it's actually working in your favor. And I just love this school of thought, by the way. And this was absolutely true. Throughout my entire journey, it seemed as if everything, good or bad, was happening for me.
In Bali, we believe, we call it the tapakan. Tapakan is the main, the spirit of my small temple in my house.
Okay.
So the day before celebrate, we have to going to the waterfall. We call it waterfall. We call it the Beji. That is the holy waterfall.
Oh, wow.
So that's for the purification. So we just finished purification now. And then that tapakan we put up over there.
Mm-hmm.
And then tomorrow we make a big celebrate. The pastor will coming
Oh, wow.
for the later celebrate for the ceremony. Tomorrow is a good day for the make a celebrate day of the my celebrate and then full moon.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I make a big celebrate now. You can watching all of them.
Agus invited me to join the 2-day ceremony. What I didn't yet understand was just how meaningful it would be.
It's part of our life. So
Yeah.
I've been in US for a while. So my brain feel empty. So when we do ceremony, we feel complete. You know?
You feel complete.
Yeah.
You need it. You need this.
Not stressful. A lot of people in Japan that they kill themselves
Oh,
Because
yes.
it's stressful. That too much walk.
Yes.
It is combined, between work, ceremony, with community.
And community. In the next episode, we're going to step inside the ceremony itself, its rituals, its symbolism, and what it reveals about the Balinese sense of home. If you like this, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.